It's the Big Trav and Q Show. Just another damn podcast. Now let's go.
That's right. That's right. What's up, y'all? What's y'all? It's the Big Trav and Q Show. It's your man, Big Trav.
What's up, Big Trav, baby? You ready to get it in?
Oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Let me turn this hat around, man, because it's all plain. I can't be looking like a buster when Spice One gonna be on.
Did you just subtle drop that real quick?
Ain't no subtle, I already done the promos already. I done the promo video, and it's on everything. Everybody know, So everybody that I want to apologize for us coming on a little bit late, but Spice One was a last minute interview, and we needed a little extra time to get ready for him. So
see, I would have said breaking news, but you said last minute. Tit for tat.
Right, it was the same thing. But yeah, what's going on, y'all, man? It was raining earlier, and then the sun came out. It turned out to be nice. I didn't get a chance to get my workout in, but I get it in after the show. My place is my workout place. Shout out to Fitness 19. What's up, Fitness 19? Everybody I work out at Fitness 19, And so I'll they don't close till 11. So after the show, I gotta get my walk in, man. I started working out. I think I'm in my second week. So and I'm just trying to at this point, the whole quarantine thing, man. I was just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I was like everybody else. Well, we couldn't go to the gym anyway. And I'm not one to try to work out at the crib, doing sit-ups and push-ups and jumping jacks at the crib. I can't do that either. So, but I was paying for the gym and I wasn't going before the quarantine, but I picked up all this extra weight during the quarantine. So, I got to get something in. I got to break a sweat every day. That's my plan. How about you, man? You started working out yet?
First of all, nobody does what you do, man. So I'm pretty sure, man, you're gonna get back to doing what you do. I'm just so proud of you, my brother. You running so many, you doing so many things, man. You got your DJ career going on.
I know, man.
You're also doing everything. You just doing you wearing a lot of hats right now, big
I know,
and
man.
I want to tell you right now, while we on the podcast, I want to say that everybody should understand. Well, they don't have to understand, but the things that you do behind the scenes, I just want to commend you on that, brother, because
thank you.
You are the architect to all of this, man. And I just want to publicly say this in front of everybody. I thank you. And I also want to say thank you to everybody who tune in and continuously tune in to listen to us. And even though behind the scenes, we already had a pretty set show, but nobody expects anything better. And when my counterpart, when my co-host Big Trav calls me out and says, "Hey man, I need Spice One," he kept asking me, and y'all heard, if y'all are listening out there, you guys kept hearing every other episode, "Man, where's Spice, man? Where's Spice at?" I said, "Okay, we doing that one." So here he is. He's going to be on the show today.
Right. That's right. You know what? It was coming from my people too. My people was like, "Man, you DJ for him, man. Why? He should have been. He should have been."
They was on your neck too?
Yeah, they was on my neck too. They was like, they was coming at me like, "We thought that was your boy. He should." Yeah. They was like, like I talk to him like every day, like we just chop it up every day. I was like, "Nah, it don't work like that, man." I said, he got Mr. Green got things to do, man. Other than trash.
Right.
But right quick, make sure you follow us on Instagram. I got all the social media handles on the page there. Go to YouTube, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, and we also got a Facebook page. So make sure you guys make it over there and follow us on all those. They're on the screen there. And but besides the breaking news of Spice One coming on the Big Trav and Q show, the other breaking news is on the screen. Former Officer Derek Chauvin, the killer, Derek Chauvin, has been arrested for the death of George Floyd. Can we get an applause? There we go. We get an applause for that. Hell yeah! An extra long applause. That's right.
Yeah,
An extra long applause.
But we need the other three with him, though.
Well, let me break it down a little further. He was taken into custody, and he was charged with third-degree murder and manslaughter. And basically, my understanding, or the understanding that I got from several different news sources on TV, is basically your actions contributed to what you done. Well, it says you unknowingly, not knowingly, you unknowingly in your actions killed someone, took someone's life unknowingly. So, which kind of they're charging him with third-degree murder and manslaughter. I'm not an expert on law. We gotta get somebody, a friend of the show. We gotta get a lawyer that's a friend of the show. Because it'll be great in these times. When we have when we have these stories, we can call on somebody. I'm gonna have to reach out to some attorneys. I'm gonna have to reach out and see if we can get somebody. We need an attorney friend of the show. So, but yeah, besides Spice One, so I hear through you that, that he got, the what happened in Minneapolis is on his mind. I've seen rapper Bun B out of Houston. He went over to Minnesota to participate in the protests. I seen no one probably knows who she is, but if you pay attention to Love and Hip Hop New York, I seen that Mariah Lynn, she was involved in a protest in New York City. I'm pretty sure some more celebrities, and I wanted to bring up also that Ice Cube was scheduled to do the Today Show this morning, or I'm sorry, yesterday morning. I assume to promote the new movie that him and what's her name, Diana Ross's daughter. It's slipping my mind. It's what's her name, Ross? Hello?
What movie are you talking about?
Well, anyway, Ice Cube and the chick from Blackness, the mom from Blackness. Tracy Ross. Her and Ice Cube got a movie coming out. What is it called? Like It Hot or something like that. I'm unsure of the name. I'm pretty sure somebody let us know in the post, or my trusty host can search on his. He can Google it for us. And anyway, Ice Cube was scheduled to go on the Today Show to promote the movie, and he canceled. Citing that he was just so upset from the George Floyd situation. He said he can't go on. He said he was too upset about it, and so he canceled his appearance on the Today Show. So I went on his Instagram. You and I talked about it earlier, and I went on his Instagram, and I didn't see, he didn't post anything specific about it. But I did see that they did report that. So. And as far if you're wondering about the other three officers, they have yet to be charged. The
very heated exchange. Did you see that press conference, sir?
Yeah, I seen the press conference. I believe that was the district attorney for Minneapolis. Right. He said that he expect charges to come to the other three guys. But he said, but the investigation into their cases is ongoing, and people, and they were getting reaction from people around the world. Different, CNN, different news sources was getting comments on him being charged, and they weren't satisfied with third-degree misdemeanor. They wanted first-degree murder, citing that he intended to do it. And then some other breaking news. I just had that on the screen. Let me throw that off the screen. Some other news came out. There we go. It's on the screen now. It is being reported that George Floyd and Derek Chauvin, the killer Derek Chauvin, they worked at the same nightclub together. So and so that has actually been confirmed. The owner of the nightclub or the restaurant said that George Floyd was a bouncer inside the club or the restaurant, and Derek Chauvin, the killer Derek Chauvin, was the off-duty police officer outside the restaurant. And he said they worked together for at least 17 years. So they worked together. So it's quite possible. She said she's pretty sure they knew each other. You know, you don't work on the same property for 17 years and not know one another. And then it was just as recent as last year. She said both of them were employed with her as recent as last year. It's as recent as 2019. So so wow. So so it looked like a situation that's worth further investigating. I'm pretty sure they're going to bring all the off-duty police officers that worked with both of them and bring in the bouncers, and they've probably already interviewed the owner of the club or the restaurant. They did interview her on the news. They did talk to her, and then she just said what I just said, that she said, yeah, both of them worked together. She said she wasn't for sure. She said she never seen them talking, but she said she was pretty sure that they knew each other. She said you don't work, for me. I mean, you basically working the same place and not work or talk or not be familiar with one another. Man, that's scary, man. What if I don't know, man. My mind is going with that.
Yeah.
He could have been, Chauvin could have been Officer Chauvin could have been a dirty cop, and George could have knew about it, and he deliberately killed him to keep him from speaking up on him. That could be the case.
Well, we can draw a lot of correlations to what's going on, but the fact of the matter of it is that he's in custody right now. People are saying that underlying, yeah, he's really in custody, but a lot of people saying that this is really for protection. It was getting too hot out there, and they just couldn't leave that man out there like that, and they had to say, "Hey, we got to do something."
I thought that too.
Try to steam this out.
I thought that too.
That's what I'm hearing from behind the scenes. But what also strikes me, I sent you the clip. I don't know if you heard the sister when she was talking, and she was explaining that they had stories. She's not implying confirmation, but she was saying that there were stories that people were acting as though they were looters, but they were actually undercover cops.
Yeah, I've seen that. They ratted one of the cops out. I didn't get his name, but it was a white cop. He was dressed up. He had on like an all black mask type suit, and they said his own friends told on him. They knew he was a cop. They seen him looting and stealing stuff, and so they turned him in. They're not reporting anything that has happened to him yet, or if he's been arrested.
Right.
But they did out him. Right. They did out him. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They did recognize him as one of the people that was looting and stealing stuff out of the stores. And, which brings us to my next picture that I'm gonna put on the screen.
Before you do that, somebody sent me the thing when you were talking about the Ice Cube situation.
Yeah.
And they said that Ice Cube was scheduled to make an appearance on ABC's Good Morning America early this morning. It was on the 28th of May, which was yesterday. But after the killing of George Floyd on the 25th, he decided to cancel. I quote, "I apologize to everyone expecting to see me on Good Morning America." He tweeted, "But after the events in Minnesota with George Floyd, I am no mood to tell America good morning." Fans responded to his cancellation and hoped that he would use Good Morning America appearance as a platform to share what he has been expressing on social media. Ice Cube responded saying, "I'm done talking. These people know right from wrong, and they obviously don't care. So what are we talking about? So that's what his response was.
Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for whoever sent that to you.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the Today Show. It was Good Morning America. We assume Ice Cube was going on to promote his new movie with Tracy Ross, and he canceled, citing that the situation in Minneapolis. I'm cool with it. Don't have a problem with it, man. He's from Los Angeles. He's from the Los Angeles area, and he know firsthand from the Rodney King riots and the situation and with Rodney King. He know firsthand how that can tear up a city, and I guess it probably awoke those emotions that he was feeling, that we all was feeling when Rodney King got beaten and the cops got off. And so so I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it.
Well, this is being compared to what happened in Ferguson, Missouri, in 2014. And I went back and looked at the reference between the two of these situations. Do you remember that, first and foremost? The Michael Brown shooting?
Yeah, I remember it, but I didn't follow what happened afterwards. But
well, here's some reference points on it. Basically, what happened with that, it was Ferguson unrest. That's what they called it. The first wave, meaning that meant when they first started rioting, Trav, it went from August the 9th, 2014 to August the 25th of 2014.
Wow.
Then it continued until November the 24th, when Darren Wilson, the officer who was accused of shooting Michael Brown, was acquitted of all charges, citing self-defense. They started rioting again from November the 24th to December 12th of 2014.
Oh wow!
Then I found this to be interesting as well. They started rioting again August the 9th of 2015 to August 11th of 2015 because of the incident. The totality was 1 death, obviously, was Michael Brown, 10 injuries to civilians that were out there. 6 police officers were also injured. 321 members was arrested during that time period. And Minnesota is on par to either surpass or eclipse those numbers with Ferguson, but they got a long way to go, man. I found that to be good talking points. I did not know the significance of what happened with Ferguson. I knew about it, Trav, but I wasn't as golfed into it. And I didn't
either.
I shouldn't say that publicly, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't follow the Ferguson situation either.
But I didn't know that it went that long, though.
Yeah, that was quite a bit. It looks like, for the most part, that Minnesota, it looks like they've got a handle on things. They really tore. They got
Trav. They burnt down a police station.
Yeah. Well, it was a precinct. And so, just to kind of put it in perspective, if you live here in Toledo, a precinct is just like it's like a substation. Like in Toledo, we got the main police department downtown, and then we got Scott Park campus, and then we got Michael Collins over on Sylvania, and what it is, it's just like smaller police stations, so they can get to crimes and complaints a little sooner. And so it wasn't everybody was thinking that it was like the only police state, like the police station in Minneapolis. No, it was just a precinct. It wasn't very big, probably about as big as a corner store. A precinct probably got maybe 10, 15 cops stationed there. I'm just totally guessing, but they're just normally, I'm thinking of Scott Park, and I'm thinking of Mike, the Mike Collins, Michael D. Collins precinct over on Sylvania Avenue. They're just smaller, and so they're small. Michael D is small, Scott Parker is small, and I can see, a crowd of people, storming those and burning those down with ease. So that, and it looks like the precinct that they burned down was pretty small.
What was your thoughts?
I got a picture of it. I'm about to put a picture up right quick. Here's the picture of it. I'm gonna throw the picture. That's the picture of it right there. I actually posted this picture on my Facebook page because, black folks in the black community, we always catch a bad rap for, being the ones that's looting and tearing down our own community. And in this particular picture that I'm showing, it's three white guys that's throwing rocks inside the precinct and looking like they participating in the looting. And this was just for reference, just to show people that, we're not the only ones that, that's out here, it's a group effort. Everyone. When I seen the videos of the looting and the violence, I seen a little bit of everyone. I mean, it wasn't just us as in the black community. It wasn't just us. It was a little bit of everybody. So, and which brings me to our president. And our president went on his Twitter and he said, he said when the looting, he said when they start the looting, he said they're gonna start the shooting. And come to find out, that particular quote was from a police sergeant in Florida from 1966. Who was dealing with a rioting situation, and his police officers was directed to be hard with anyone committing violence up until death, and killing someone. And so Twitter actually flagged the post. Twitter actually removed it. So now they removed it. First they flagged it like this ain't a cool post, and then Twitter ultimately they hid it, is what they actually done. So it was just reported that they hid the president's post. He was catching fire, because of the post. He came back on his Twitter and he said that he was joking, something to that effect, like he was joking. He didn't mean the way everybody took it, but it was too late. The damage had been done. And then he called a press conference. He was scheduled to do a press conference where we thought he was going to, address the Minneapolis situation and clear up his Twitter posts. But he spoke about some situations with China and Hong Kong. Apparently, he's unhappy with our relationship with China. And he just spoke about that. He said, we're not going to participate in I think it was called the International Healthcare Alliance. I could be wrong, but it was something in that area. Listen, if you know the correct organization that he withdrew from, please post it in our comments. So yeah, he was catching some heat on that, man, and Donald Trump continues to show us who he is, man.
So I'm seeing something that was sent to me. Apparently, the wife of the you're gonna say confirmed, I'm gonna say alleged killer, Derek Chauvin, Kelly Chauvin, is the wife of and who ironically Tao Chow is Kelly's Chauvin's brother.
Wow, really? Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
So I don't know.
I didn't see that, but hey, they work together. I wouldn't be surprised if two officers, one of them is married to one of them sisters, so I mean that's not surprising. But once again, our social media handles are at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you go follow us on Instagram. Go subscribe to us on YouTube, and then hit us up on Twitter. Hit us up on Facebook. Listen, we trying to, like I always say, we got a big interview today, but we got to continue. We got to continue to get him. He's going to help. once we get him on and we post this video, we'll hopefully other celebrities will see that. Listen, we do know some people. Some people mess with us. So when we reach out to celebrities and the like, to get an interview, the first thing they do, they see how many followers we got on Instagram. They see how many people subscribe to us on YouTube, and that'll determine if it's worth their while to do an interview with us. I mean, we are a small boy, but we trying to be big boys, and we can't be big boys if you guys don't help us. We need our community to help us. So listen,
I agree 100%.
Go to YouTube and subscribe. We trying to get our subscribers up. I think last I checked, we was at 1,000, something a little over 1,000, and we're a little bit over that on Instagram as well. So go over and follow us on Instagram and help us get our numbers up.
What was your thoughts on, real quickly? What was your thoughts on this morning with the CNN reporter being arrested?
Oh yeah, we didn't address that. Q was talking about. I don't know if you guys seen or not. You probably did because it's big news now. Earlier today, CNN, probably the biggest news people in the world. The National Guard, they arrested the reporter and his whole team, but they arrested him first. He was a gentleman of color, and they arrested him first, and then it was a reporting crew, 4-man crew, and they arrested his producer. I think it was 2 producers. They arrested 2 of the producers and the cameraman. I mean, while they're on the air, they're reporting live. And he asked the guy, he was like, "Why are you arresting me?" He was like, we're trying to honor your requests, just tell us where to move to. And so the National Guard caught heat, and the governor was heated because the governor, he sent the National Guard in, and he was heated. And he got up in his interview and he was like, "Listen, heads gonna fly over this." He was like, "That don't make no sense." And so we was like, damn, how y'all gonna arrest a reporter before y'all arrest a killer? Come on, dog. That's crazy, man. So everything is damn. It's black folks is having a rough year, man. I was thinking about this earlier. I said black folks having a rough year because just think about it. We opened the year, I remember when the coronavirus hit. When the coronavirus hit, first black folks was running around like, "Oh, we can't get it. That's only white folks can get it." They started out like that, and then I'm gonna say halfway through it flipped that we was the ones. Most of the cases was us, and most of us was dying from it, And then it flipped the script on us, man. And so it went to that. And then Memorial Day weekend happened. I'll never forget this. Memorial Day 2020, Amy Cooper, man. I'll never forget Amy Cooper, man. I will forever keep Amy Cooper's video on my phone and on my Facebook. And on every Memorial Day, I'm playing them videos, man. Well, I'm not going to do the George Floyd because no one wants to see that over and over again. But the Amy Cooper video, man, I'm playing that from here on out. I'm playing that every Memorial Day, man. That was so.
What did you think, Trav, when they released the official cam, and showed it, and was trying to? I just got a text right now. Spice is trying to call you.
It didn't. It hasn't come through yet.
He said he's just got a text from him that he's called.
No, it didn't. It didn't come through. I haven't gotten a call yet. So just double check the number, or have him call you.
He's calling me right now.
Okay, put him through.
Hi.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on, my man Chico? What's up, Chico?
It was probably with it.
Nothing, man. Welcome to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, on the room is the East Base Gangster, Spice One. Yeah.
Hey, what's cracking, fool?
That's what I'm talking about.
Man?
What's going on with you, baby? Yeah, blah blah. That's my dude, man. What's going on, man?
At the house, man.
How you feel about what's going on in Minnesota, man? You heated?
Man, dude, that's just man. Let me get it together.
Okay.
You asked me that. That's just like that dude just seemed like he was the devil, dude, and he had his knee on dude's neck, and he knew he was killing him. Like he knew he was killing him, and he had his hands in his pocket, and he didn't give a shit. And it's like, damn, you kind of want to. Damn, like, do these motherfuckers want us to just get our guns together and get together and just start smoking their ass or something
some Black Panther type shit. Yeah, you know what? That's what I said too, man. I've been like, he was just unbothered, hands in his pockets, unbothered. Like I don't give a fuck, man. That's crazy, man. It did make me think about, I thought about you because I remember Tales from the Hood, that movie Tales from the Hood. Spice One got a song in there called Born to Die. And I was like, I remember the scene in the movie where the dude he was in the cell next to that racist dude, and he was like, and that's what it reminded me of, Tales from the Hood. And he was like, man, you listen, but I was like, man, that's crazy, man, that's crazy.
That's what that's all about. It's like they got a fucking Blue Klux Klan. The Blue Klux Klan is embedded in the police station, in the police system, like a fucking cancer.
That's crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you see his hat? A picture surfaced of him wearing a hat that said "Make White Great Again," and I posted it on my page, man. Everybody was going crazy, man. I'm like, you know what? Where I work at, we got people that check our social medias, and you know what? And I mean, listen. I didn't have my boss. My boss has hit my boss is my friend on Facebook. He has he has inboxed me and was like, "Listen, that wasn't cool, man. Take that down." My boss. He got other things to do, but you know what? He came in my inbox and was like, "Listen, man." He said, "That ain't cool." So it seemed like he posted that on his Facebook page, his personal page. That's not cool, man.
Yeah.
How can you let a dude work for you talking about make white great again, man? That's crazy.
Man, it's like I seen another motherfucker with it's a blue hat and it said make racists catch the fade again.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Those people don't
like. I can't leave my house without worrying about getting pulled over by a racist cop and getting killed. Like, for real.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And I remember it, and it reminds me. Go ahead.
Like, I literally can't leave the house without thinking about, shit, if I get pulled over, I hope this motherfucking cop ain't racist and he just want to kill me and shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't tripping on trying to give me no driver's ticket. It's fucking probably KKK and shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who the fucking is pulling you over.
Exactly, man. And we got to have those conversations with our kid. Like me, my son is 26. And I have had the conversation with him, man. And they told us to have these conversations like, listen, tell your kids to comply. Listen, George Floyd, he complied. Listen, y'all, he complied. He was in handcuffs, and they still killed him, man. He complied. So what do you, come on, what do you say now when your kid go, well, what about George Floyd? He complied, and they still killed him. What do you tell your kids now? Damn.
Yeah. Shit is crazy.
Now, over in your city, are they doing any protests? Are they doing anything special over there to protest the situation?
We're out here. I'm out here in Vegas.
Oh, okay. Vegas doing anything out there? They protesting? They acting about there?
I'm not sure. It's been kind of calm out here. You know what I'm saying? There ain't been too much going on out here, but it's like the tension is like you can cut it with a knife. Though.
Right.
You can cut the tension with a knife out here, man, on everything.
I seen Bun B. Bun B went over to rapper Bun B from Houston. He went over to Minnesota. He took a team over there, and they protested with everybody. I seen him. I seen his Instagram, and so they got some shirts and some hoodies on that says R.I.P. George Floyd. In the city they was from. I didn't get the name of the city they was from. I thought he was from Houston, but it had something else on it. And then Ice Cube, he wouldn't even do no interviews, man. He canceled all his interviews, citing that he's too upset about the George Floyd situation, man. So that's crazy, man.
Yeah, like, because you know why? Because he knows that he's gonna say some crazy shit. You know, he like I'm pissed off. Y'all don't want me to interview right now. I'm gonna say some shit that y'all really ain't gonna, you know.
They gonna bait him. They gonna bait him.
Well, that's why we want to thank you, Spice, for coming on the Big Trav and Q show, because, we know, obviously we got personal allegiance with you, but we just want to thank you, and the people have been wanting to hear, from somebody of your stature about what you think about what's going on, and why do you personally think it took this particular situation versus all the other previous, like Ahmaud Arbery and everything else? Or do you think these were all in line to be like the tipping point of what's been going on?
I think that they've been doing this shit, and they really didn't care. They just keep. I think since
Trayvon Martin
became the president.
Oh.
Since Trump became the president, it's like the rednecks and the racists think they can just run around here and do whatever the fuck they want to, especially the Ku Klux Klan and the Blue Klux Klan. They feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want to, and ain't nothing gonna happen. And I think they was fucking right.
Yeah. You know what? I thought the same thing too. And then
he was right.
And he instigates. He instigates. That's what he do. He went on his Twitter. We was just saying before you came on how he went on his Twitter talking about when the looting start, the shooting is gonna start. I mean, come on, man. And that's amping them up. He amping them up, man, to do violence, man. And that's what we don't need. We don't need that.
He amping up the fucking police to shoot the rioters.
Exactly. Yeah, man. He
and the protesters.
And that's why, listen, guys, that's why it's very important that you guys get out and vote, man. Get out and vote, man. That's the only way. We got to get this guy out of there. They tried to turn the tables on Biden. They tried to make when Biden came out and said if you vote for Trump, you ain't black. They tried to make a big deal about that. Listen, guys, that's a decoy. That's a decoy. Don't get sidetracked by that Joe Biden stuff, man. Listen, then Diddy came on. Diddy didn't make things better. Diddy comes on talking about Biden don't have a black agenda when he already got the Democratic nomination. He already the Democratic dude. So don't confuse people, man. I mean, listen, he already got the ticket. Let's just vote for him. The mission now is to get Trump out of there. That's the mission.
Yeah, because I don't think that he's, he's not for black people as far as is for real. Like he might want the votes, but he ain't down with that struggle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As far as when it comes to, what he gonna do about black men being killed out here in America, at will by prejudice and racist cops getting pulled over, like, or any of that shit, like. What the fuck? Like they get to kill us and get away with it. Like, and if we resist death, then we die anyway.
Right.
We try to, we resist arrest, we die. But, if you know the law and you're not supposed to be being arrested, and this fucking dumb fuck. Asshole pig is trying to arrest you, and damn well you ain't did nothing, and these motherfuckers shoot you.
Yeah, I know, man.
You got kids and shit at home, and people wait for you to come home. Got family, all of that shit. You want to go home just like the police do, all of that shit, and this motherfucker get to shoot you, and then he gets to go home, man.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, that
like,
is, man.
All day, dude. That's bullshit. Especially when and they know they wrong. And the other officers sat there. The other dude just sat there and was trying to back people off. He didn't do shit. The other officer.
Yeah, that was that dude, Tao.
He held too.
Yeah, that was that dude. That was Two Tao. That was his name. His name is Two Tao. And it seemed like you know, he heard George screaming on the ground, and he looked like he wanted to do something, but he just ignored it, man. He just ignored it. He looked like he young. He looked like he like a rookie or some shit. And it seemed like if he would have spoke up, you know, they probably would have went in on him, man. But I'm listen, Two, man, you let George down, man. You let him down, man. You were supposed to say something. You know, I mean, you gotta go over there and be like, listen, man, that's enough. Let him up. I mean, the dude was calling his mama, you know, I can't breathe, my stomach hurt. And then I
think the other officer should have went over there and told him to let him up, dude. Like, you know, that was his job. He should have been a real police officer and policed the whole situation. Like, nah, dude, you killing him. We just arrested him. We just here to fucking arrest him.
Right.
We're not here to kill him, dude.
And for that reason, he should be charged as well. All four of them need to be charged, man. We ain't gonna rest.
Yeah.
You know, ever since this came out, I told Q, man, it's our mission, you know, to do everything we can to get all four of them convicted, man. I've been posting everything against them. Like, it's a couple assholes, you know, that's my Facebook friends. I'm gonna get their pictures up in a minute. Like the two white guys on the construction site. You know, one of the guys is laying on the ground like he's George, and the other guy got his knee, you know, in his neck, and they laughing like the shit funny. No, man, that's not funny. Both of y'all assholes, man. That is not funny.
Why would they think that shit is funny? Like, when the police got their knee on their motherfucking neck and with his hands in his pockets, then it ain't gonna be funny. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
when it happened to them,
the mission is on, man. We trying to find out where they work at, and we trying to protest. We want to find out where they work at, protest where they work at, and get them fired, man. Because you don't want nobody working for you to think that the killing of a innocent handcuffed black man is funny. It's not funny. And then the other guy, Sean Baker comes on his Facebook page, you know, talking about, I
damn near wish. I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I damn near wish, like, it's this movie, and it's this a movie, and it's called Cosmic Slop, and it's George Clinton, and it's like his version of Twilight Zone.
Okay.
And the aliens come down, and they want all the black people to leave off the earth. They said they'll clear up the air. They'll clear up the sea. They'll clean the water and everything. Just give us all the black people. The aliens come down, and they agreed.
Wow.
And so the aliens came down and picked up all the black people and took them to a place. You know, I guess to take them to a place wherever that was better, or another world or something like that. And it's like, you kind of like, you can't, I almost want to just be like, man, why don't they just give us our own shit then? Because this is getting fucking ridiculous. We're going to end up going to war with their ass. And like, you know, it's going to be a lot of bloodshed because, you know, you can only push someone so far, man. You know what I'm saying? You can only push a race so far. We're not going to let them, you know, kill us all like on some genocide shit. This ain't going to be no fucking Hitler, Russia, shit like that. Niggas is gonna start busting back and cutting off heads in this bitch. None of that shit is gonna happen. As far as, you know, the fucking Klan runs the goddamn police department. That's what it seems like, because dude couldn't say shit.
He couldn't.
And I know goddamn well, everybody know damn well that police officer was a Klansman, and the other police officer couldn't say shit to him. He just let him do what the fuck he wanted to do. They run that shit. They run the whole fucking police force in every city, in every state. The fucking Klan runs that shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know what it just made me think about? It made me think about Tupac, man. I said, imagine if Tupac was alive, man. Tupac would be acting the hell up, man. Oh my God, he'd be acting up. he would be rallying black folks like it wasn't shit, man. Tupac could be going crazy right about now, man, because this is right up his alley.
Yeah, because it came to a point now to where it's like, man, you can't. What else you supposed to do when you, like I say, I get pulled over. I don't know if I'm about to get killed and I ain't gonna make it home because this might be a fucking Klansman or pulling me over and shit. And people don't act like they didn't. They don't understand and shit. We've been telling them for years, like, the hardest thing to be on this motherfucking earth is a black man, but not just a black man, but being a black man in America dealing with this fucking racism and these pigs pulling you over and killing you. Man, that's some motherfucking fucked up ass shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? That means motherfucker can get killed. There's a fucking 90. I said like at least an 80 or 70% chance that if you hop in your car and drive down the street as a black man, you could get pulled over and killed.
Exactly, and
because you look like somebody, or they're threatened by the way you look and shit.
And folks, that's coming from a brother that got some dough. I mean, this is an international rap artist. He said they fuck with him everywhere he go. It ain't just regular folks. Don't think that it's just the regular folks, man. He said it happened to him too. Fancy cars, fancy clothes. It happens to him too.
Man, you see him arrest that CNN reporter?
Yeah. We was talking about that, man. That's crazy, man. No, they arrested
his ass
before they arrested Derek Chauvin, the officer. I was like, that's crazy, man.
Like, man, it's like, nah, they just did that they did that for a slap in the face.
Yeah,
that's what they did that for.
That was crazy.
They just arrested him to let us know they can do what the fuck they want to do, when they want to do it, and how they want to do it, whenever they feel like it. That's why they arrested him in front of everybody. The newscaster from CNN. That was the Ku Klux Klan who arrested his ass too. I guarantee you.
It was no reason.
All the motherfuckers got the same tattoo somewhere. I fucking guarantee you that shit.
Yeah, it wasn't no reason, man. He was like, and then when he said, "Why are you?" He said, "I'll move wherever you want me to move." And he said, "You're under arrest." He wouldn't answer his questions. He was just like, "You're under arrest." He was like, "What am I being arrested for?" And then he arrested his cameraman, his producer. No, he couldn't answer it. So, folks, if you're just joining us, rap legend Spice One, the East Base Gangster, has joined us on the Big Trav and Q show, man. Thanks for joining us again, man. That was, it's Friday. Man, I ain't got no gigs tonight, so this was welcome, man. Thank you again for coming on, man. That was dope, man.
Oh, man, thanks for having me come on, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Spice, before you go, I got a question for you. Spice, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, the fans said that they want to know, you spoke about this actually 26 years ago with America's Nightmare. Now, I know off of that album, Face of a Desperate Man was arguably one of my favorites. I've always told you that face to face, and I always say to you, Spice, if you don't get off this stage, please don't ever not perform Face of a Desperate Man. But you spoke about this, and you also had another song on there called Nigga Sings the Blues. And so you were actually speaking about these situations back then. So what was your thoughts about, wrap your mind about that time period with that album and how that actually fits over to today?
Well, it's just like when history repeats itself, that means we learn nothing, man. We've been doing this since like the 90s, 80s, the 70s, from when black people used to march and they sick the dogs on us and they spray us with water, and it's been from all of that. From day one, we've been marching, trying to get freedom and equality, and and not being able to get killed in the streets like we ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? We've been fighting from day one. And it even goes further back than that. Even back to the revolution, to the war between the South and the North.
Civil War.
He had the Buffalo Soldiers and
yeah.
So I mean, it go all the way back to that.
Right, exactly.
This right here, it's like the Yankees don't understand that they lost the war.
Right.
The slave masters in the Aryan Brotherhood and the Ku Klux Klan and all of that shit don't understand that they fucking lost the war. They lost. You know what I'm saying? So, but they still trying to, bring the shit back and slavery and all of that shit and hanging niggas and, it's pictures of, it's very gruesome pictures of what they used to do to us back in the day,
right.
And very gruesome and horrific stories about what they used to do to babies, black babies, and everything back in the day. We've been fighting from day one, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in the hell world nobody can say that there's a black prejudiced person, because we don't. This ain't our shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no power out here. This is we can talk all the shit we want to. This they shit. We're against them they shit. We're behind enemy motherfucking lines, and the only motherfuckers that can help us is them. The cool the cool white folks and shit. Right. That rocked with us during the Civil War. You know what I'm saying? Where they ancestors at. But then again, if you look at it and you look at them riots, that ain't nothing but white people in them riots. It's a few blacks in there. I see a lot of black people, but mostly it's white people rioting because they even tired of this shit.
Right. That's what I just said. I just said that. I just posted a picture of the 3 white guys throwing rocks at the police precinct that they set on fire, man. And I just reported that it ain't just us. I said, when I see them videos of them looting and the violence, it's a little bit of everybody out there. It ain't just us.
Yeah, because everybody's tired of that shit.
Right.
Everybody's tired of the fucking police walking around here abusing people, snatching people out their fucking cars and shit. Just doing dumb shit because they done hired some fucking ignorant ass fucking police. Like, it's like, who the fuck do these people keep hiring?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What kind of people are they fucking hiring, man? So who the fuck kind of people, who lets these assholes be fucking police, though?
Right.
Who the fuck letting these niggas have these jobs, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no way in hell they should be stupid enough to snatch people out their cars, you know what they need to do that little. I seen the something. It's a robot and shit. They need to fucking have a robot do the shit or something, because police. They just be like something be wrong with them.
Right.
It's like they don't fucking understand when you telling them some real shit. They don't understand. It's like you're a criminal before you even fucking go to court. When they pull you over, you a fucking criminal straight, and they're gonna treat you like a fucking criminal in period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna believe nothing you say or any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna snatch you out the car. I mean, that shit should not even be legal to where they should be. The dude should be charged with murder like a motherfucker, and the other dude that was standing there watching and didn't do shit, he should be charged with accessory.
Exactly.
He didn't do shit.
This is what I think they should do. The hiring process should be the community. They should elect a board that hires the police officers. Don't let the police hire their own. Put a board together that's reflective of everybody in the community. I mean, if your community is 30% black, it should be somebody on that board that's hiring police officers that reflect that, man. Don't let the police officers hire themselves, man. Don't listen. Do a community committee and let them look over, their record and their psychology tests and all of that, and then get recommended. Yeah, and let the community recommend. Listen, we thumbs up. No, he ain't no good. Nah, we ain't. He done this back in 97.
They need to do the AFBI, the African Federal Bureau of Investigation, and have all blacks and have them investigate all the fucking Aryan Brotherhood and KKK shit that go on in all the precincts across America. They need to be able to investigate all, and they need to give them all the firepower and shit that they need to get rid of them motherfuckers, dude. Straight up.
That's crazy.
That's what they need to do.
Hey, now
J. Edgar Hoover need to start an AFBI in this bitch.
Right. I brought up Tupac earlier. Talk about your relationship with Tupac. I've seen that that's your dude, man. Y'all hung together. Y'all was together all of the time, and talk about your relationship with Tupac.
That was my guy.
Talk about it.
We kicked it. We kicked it a lot, man. You know, as far as we was young. We was two brothers just still sitting there by the liquor store trying to get people to buy us Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? Just, we wasn't even old enough to buy alcohol and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we had a lot of fun times and shit. But the place where we came from, he was out in East Oakland for a minute out there in the town of the Bay. It was a lot people don't know. You know what I'm saying? Pac was out there with us. You know what I'm saying? He was out there on the block getting it in, doing with it. Getting it in.
So you knew Pac before y'all got on?
Well, we was both kind of, like I said, we was still like I had a hit song. My hit song I had out 187 Proof, and he had just did Juice.
Oh, okay.
We was still famous, but we still wasn't old enough to buy alcohol. So when the people would come to the store, we would ask them to buy us alcohol, and they'd be like, damn, is that Tupac and Spice One? Like, y'all not old enough to buy fucking alcohol and shit?
That's crazy.
He's like, nah.
That's dope.
He could get us some Hennessy and shit.
That's dope. What you just said was dope, man. You said I had a hit record and he was doing Juice, man. That was dope, man. How did that feel? You and your boy is on. That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That was dope, man.
It was like, we hop in the car, drop the top, and ride around and try to talk to as many females as we could. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what's up,
riding
man.
around Oakland, we be in LA, everywhere we at, just having fun, But it was always a serious side to what we did as far as when it came to our music, because it was always the struggle, and that's where we came from. We always was like, we guys from the block that they talk about that's doing all of this and that, and but we ain't as bad as they think,
Right.
We out here trying to feed our kids with some drugs and guns that they put in our community. Like, we didn't fly this shit over here from Colombia and shit. You know what I'm saying? They put that shit here, so we just trying to make profit like they are. But we getting killed and condemned for it, and we the worst motherfuckers out here. We rapping about this kind of shit. So the struggle was real, and the music was real as far as when it came, because it came from the streets and it came from what we was talking about in the streets. It's just a shame when you ask artists today, these new artists today, you can ask them, what they think about what's going on and shit. They'll tell you they ain't none of their business. They just trying to get their money.
Right.
And you just sitting up and it's like, that's why they think that they can do what the fuck they want to do, because niggas like that walking around here, not even, looking real gayish. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're not, they think that they can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Right.
You're not showing no masculinity at all.
Right. The skinny jeans with the skinny jeans on.
Yeah, it's like they think they can do whatever because they look at niggas like that, and they just like, oh, look at this little fucking skinny jean wearing ass motherfucker, look at this little mother, and they sling his ass around.
Right.
Like, look at this motherfucker, but back in the day they couldn't do that to us like that. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't running up on us like that. Back in the day, I'm sorry to say, they pull us over, niggas hop out with Uzis and spray their whole fucking car up.
That's crazy.
Period.
Since we talking about
nigga that didn't hop out and shoot, we whooped his ass.
Since you brought up young artists, what do you think about Tekashi 6ix9ine? His ratting ass over in New York. What do you think about him?
I think he a part of this whole shit too. Like he's their rapper. He's the fucking FBI's rapper and shit. Like he's representing them. He don't represent the street. That nigga represent the FBI. Every time he rapping about FBI money. He getting all of that shit. He, you know what I'm saying? He ain't even know. I can't even say he came from our side. You know, he's not from our side. He's
Hello, Q. Hello, yo, Q. Yo, Q, you there? You guys there? Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. Q had the phone call, so hopefully he'll be calling back in a minute. I don't know what happened. We'll give him a chance to call back. If you just joining us, my co-host Q is on the phone, and we got our friend of the show, rap legend Spice One. He's been on the phone with us for the last hour, and we just getting his feelings and his thoughts on the situation in Minneapolis. He was telling us about. We asked him about Tupac. We knew he was good friends with Tupac, and so he was talking about his relationship with Tupac. And then before the phone hung up, I asked him about Tekashi 6ix9ine and him ratting on his gang affiliates, you know, and he was just sharing with us that, you know, that hey, he don't represent, you know, rappers, you know, he thinks he works for the FBI, and he's the FBI's rapper. And if you didn't hear already, Officer Derek Chauvin, the officer that had his knee on George Floyd's neck and ultimately killed him, has been arrested, and he's in custody. He's charged with third-degree murder and manslaughter. The other three officers have yet to be charged, but the district attorney said that he expect them to be charged, and that's what everyone is waiting for. We're waiting for the other three officers to be charged, and me personally, I'm ready for the trial to get underway. I don't think we're gonna totally be happy until all four of the guys are convicted and put away. I'm a part of that mission. If you've tuned in earlier in the week, I've sort of made this my cause. I've never joined a cause before, but you know, watching George Floyd die it really messed me up, man. It really did. It messed me up, man. And for the first time, it made me feel like I need to do something. So I'm doing whatever I need to do and whatever I can do to help out. It's a crazy time for African Americans in our country. It's been a tough year for us, like I explained like I explained earlier on the show, and it's been tough. But but everybody hang in there. Everybody hang in there. Keep your head up, like Tupac say. Keep your head up. And let's just let the process play out. We know they tore up Minneapolis. We didn't advocate the violence. It looked like for the most part they didn't calm down. A couple of celebrities have kind of gave their stance on the situation. Rapper Bun B out of Houston, him and his team, they went over to be a part of the protests. And rapper Ice Cube, he was scheduled to come on the not the Today Show, the morning show, Good Morning America, to promote his new movie with Tracy Ross, and he canceled it because he said he was too tore up over the George Floyd situation, and he said it ain't a good morning. He said it wouldn't be a good morning for him coming on Good Morning America. So let me find out. Yeah, Q, I'm still there. I mean, can you see the broadcast? I'm still here. Call back. Call back, Q. Okay, sorry about that. We trying to get my co-host back, and I don't know if Spice gonna come back. Hopefully he will. So we can wrap things up with him. But yeah, hey, happy Friday, everybody. It started raining earlier, and it turned out to be a pretty good day. Don't let what's going on in Minneapolis, mess with you. Listen, hey man, everybody, cheer up. Let the process play out. Have a good time tonight if you get out tonight. I don't know if let me see, June 1st. We still got I think June 1st is what we got Sunday, Monday. I think the wedding halls and the wedding venues will be, you'll be able to rebook or book your weddings, and make sure y'all book your boy Big Trav. Check this out, man. I'm doing graduation parties for $150 for 4 hours, man. Shameless plug. Hey, listen, it's my show, so I can do my own commercial on my show. So, hit me up. I'm doing graduation parties for $150, $75 deposit. I'm trying to give everybody a break, man. It's been tough. It's been a rough year for everybody. Stimulus checks and whatnot. I'm trying to be able to give you a good experience, and not hit your pocket hard. Normally senior years are expensive, and I give people a break anyway, but I really feel for the seniors that didn't get an opportunity to technically finish the year out. They graduated, and I do, man. I want to do something for them, man. So all graduation parties, 4 hours, $150, $75 deposit, and I'm bringing everything. I'm not shorting you because the price is cheap. I'm bringing my movie screen. I'm bringing my projector. You get the lights. I'm making all announcements, all of that, man, all of that. So I'm not you getting the full package, So, and that's indoor, outdoor. If you practicing social distancing, I done a drive-through graduation party last Saturday. And the young lady that booked me, she set up stops. She set up. Yeah, I don't. It's not. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Try to call him, see what
happens. You have reached the voicemail box of 51.
I don't know why.
Trav, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't know what happened, man.
I don't know. It just hung up.
All right, I got Spice on the line.
Okay, sorry about that, Spice.
In the other countries see that shit. Huh?
I say sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. We had to hang up. Sorry about that.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
It's so common. It's bad that it's common that a black man can get pulled over and get killed in America. In the other countries see that shit. Other countries see that. You ever see the movie Three Kings with Ice Cube in it?
Yeah.
George and Marky Marks.
Right.
Remember the dude was like, why you make black man hate himself? And he had him tied up.
Right. Yeah, I remember that, man.
And it's like other countries know. Like, when I go to other countries, they know the treatment that black men in America have to deal with out here. Black women have to deal with that terrible treatment. But it's like they got to fucking focus they got an eye on the black man. Like, and you ain't gotta be, and what really make me mad? The motherfuckers that walk around here and they doctors and they lawyers and they congressmen and they all of this shit and they black, and they think that they not gonna be called nigger
right
by these motherfuckers because they're a congressman,
right,
or because they're a fucking lawyer. Nigga, you a nigga.
That's
straight
right.
The fuck up. Don't ever think whatever the fuck you think, nigga. Don't ever think that you not looked at as a nigga walking around here, no matter how much money you got, or how civilized your motherfucking tie is tangled, nigga. However civilized your tie is tied, and however straight you walk, there's nothing you can do for them not to consider you. Look at you and say that's a nigga over there.
Like Ice Cube said. Like Ice Cube said, stop holding your ass tight.
Yeah.
Today was a good day.
That don't make no. Like keep it real, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know, this skin that you got on is a curse and a blessing. You know what I'm saying? but you gotta, you know, like I say, being a black man in America is one of the hardest things that you can ever go through. Like even worse than the Holocaust with the Jews. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We still getting persecuted. They good. The Jewish people is cool. They paid and they good. We still out here getting water sprayed on us and dogs sicked on us and shit. For marching for our freedom and equality and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can come out here from a different country and start a business and prosper, and then look at a motherfucker out here like he a big broke ass bitch ass nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't have shit. You can't have shit out here. We play Monopoly, but we never got our motherfucking $100 to start the game off. You know what I'm saying? We still over here trying to get our shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We still, as a people, we need to figure out what the fuck we gonna do out here. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why. And once again, people, that's why it's important that you guys get out and vote. Make sure you guys get out and vote. You know, we got to get somebody else in the House, man. Anybody but Trump in there, man. We got to get anybody else in there. Looks like it's gonna be Joe Biden. We're gonna have to roll with him, and so we can get back to some type of normalcy, man. I want to shift gears. I want to shift gears right quick. You know what? One of my favorite songs is "Trigger Got No Heart," man. Talk about writing that song, and what frame of mind was you in when you wrote that song?
Well, "Trigger Got No Heart"
was
kind of like, you know, I was basically thinking that, like, you know, I wasn't gonna make it to C25, and you know, that was the statistics back in the 90s.
Wow.
That the black man was dying at 25.
Right.
So a lot of us, you know, when you hear our music at that point in time, we all didn't think we were gonna live past 25. And the song itself was basically, you know, it'd be too many motherfuckers walking around. They go out and they try to have a good time or some shit, and they catch a stray. They catch a stray stray bullet somewhere. The trigger got no heart, and you know, it don't, you know where it's aiming at. Don't know, you know, who it's aiming at. It don't give a fuck. You know, only person behind that, only heart behind, you know, the person behind the trigger. But you know, guns don't kill people. Do effect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, you know, the gun ain't got shit to do with it. It's the person with the goddamn with the pistol. So the trigger got no heart.
Now,
the person behind the pistol, you know, that's the one with the heart. Right. To kill you as they let you live. So
now, was that written for the soundtrack, or did you do the song and then they just added it to the soundtrack?
I had already wrote it, and when they told me about the soundtrack, I just picked the beat out, and EA Ski sent me some tracks or whatever, and I was like, well, you know, this song right here fits this movie. I had already read the script because I was supposed to be O-Dog, and I was kind of like, you know, well, I know this rap kind of fits this movie a little bit, so I put it together, and you know, shit.
Dang it, Spice, did you just drop an exclusive on us? You were supposed to be O-Dog, and then
that's what I just thought. That would have been dope.
Well, if you look at America's Nightmare album cover or 187 He Wrote album cover, you will see that they based O-Dog's whole character after me. Like, the whole character is based after me.
I never knew that.
That's why
I see it. I see it.
We were shooting. Yeah, we were shooting. In my neighborhood video, the Hughes brothers shot that video in my neighborhood, and Pac had just, he popped up at the video talking hella shit. Like,
I heard that story. I heard that.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and then they like, well, we want y'all to do this movie. It's called Minister Society. They telling Pocky when they want him to play a certain part of either who's the dude named
Tyrant. Tyron Turner said it was Sharif. Yeah.
Yeah, and they wanted me to play O-Dog, and I got the script like a few days later, and I was reading the script, and we was planning on doing the movie and everything and shit. And my manager at the time didn't comply or keep in contact with the Hughes brothers at all. So they didn't think I was interested in doing the movie, so they went and found Loren's tape.
Yeah, that role was yours, man. That was so Spice One, man. I was just. I was telling Q, like back in the day, man, Spice One was like in Toledo. You was the man in Toledo, man. Listen, man, everybody was riding around with the bump in their car. Everybody was playing Welcome to the Ghetto. Welcome to the Ghetto has so much damn bass in it. That shit used to bang. My cousin used to pull on my block. Just playing. Welcome to the Ghetto. And that first bass hit would be ridiculous, man. And no, we was listen, we used to get high to Spice One, man. You was our dude, man. When you was feeling gangster, after listening to that Spice One, you was ready to put in work, man. And I was telling Q, I said, if you look up gangster rapper in the dictionary, Spice One picture will be there. Spice One was gangster rap. You was gangster rap. I mean, Born to Die was just a masterpiece, man. That nigga was like, kill them all. He was like, kill them all. I was like, what?
Speaking of that, Spice, what do you think about today when you hear rappers talking about writing lyrics for rappers versus, back then? What is your thoughts about that?
You ain't writing lyrics for what?
Ghostwriters.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in these days and times, man, the hip hop game has changed so much. It's every man for itself. We got YouTube right now, so it's like it's to the point to where you can if you can make anything entertaining to these people, and they'll watch it and they'll buy it, then that's what they doing on here. Like I said, we even got Tekashi 6ix9ine that's mentioned the rap game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's his eagle. That's his pitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I mean, it's a lot of shit going on, and just like horror. You can people watch horror movies. There's a market for horror movies.
Right.
There's a market for porn movies. There's a market for everything. So shit, man, you never know what the hell gonna sell here. So.
What do you think personally is the appeal to him versus like a J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar? Those who are really.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it either. I don't see why they like Tekashi 6ix9ine. I don't see it, man. He can't rap.
No, I don't. Like I said, this is a whole different generation, and they look at hip hop and look at rap music a whole different way than how we looked at it. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's like they don't even know as far as I can still get to 2 turntables and a mixer and start mixing. I'm really OG with this shit. But like I say, it's a market for everything. These kids, they doing their own thing, and shit. I just do what I do, man, and let them do their thing and shit, because it's not what we did what we're doing, but it's their shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
let me ask you this. We was talking about ghostwriter. Has anyone ever written for you, or have you written for anyone?
No, I've never had anybody write anything for me. I always, like I said, I always thought this shit was real, so I was writing all my shit.
Right.
I'm like, this is, I'm really, I came from the streets, you know what I'm saying? I came from, so I wrote all my shit, so.
Have you ever written for?
Right, I would write.
Have you ever written for anyone else?
Not really. Not really. I think I wrote a few rhymes for some of my friends. One of my homies that was on my album way back in the day, but that's it. I never really write.
It's like for us, we know your story, but if you want to share with people that are just tuning in, because I got a lot of people asking a lot of questions, and they're asking me a lot of stuff, and I just want to see if you can give people like an insight to your career, how you started, and and things like that, and just walk people up to what you're doing right now and things of that matter. Because I get a whole bunch of questions about that. About your career, how you get started and stuff like that. Yeah.
I started just with straight, master my craft. It was my first accomplishment. My first goal was mastering my craft. Being the best I could be at what I was doing. So I mastered my craft, and I kept going because you can never get satisfied. But and I got out there and was around people, and I started rapping. I wasn't afraid to rap in front of nobody. I just did my thing, and I was all in the hood streets and doing my thing. Blessing cats with lyrics, with stick. Like I can, I had a thing. I can make you cry. I can make you laugh. If you want to rap, if motherfucker asks me to rap, I'm like, I'm a real rap artist. Like I'll make your ass cry. I'll make you laugh. I'll make you feel angry. I'll make you, what I'm saying? This is how I get in. This is my skill. This is how I work. This is how I eat. So,
who was your favorite rappers? Who was your favorite rappers growing up?
My favorite rappers were like, I mean, I could say from, damn, man, I know so much history. It's like my favorite rappers is old school, like, like fucking, KRS-One, Curtis Blow, Curtis Blow, these are my favorite artists. But NWA was a big influence. Eazy-E, Ice Cube, all of these cats was like one of the big influences. And Too Short.
Right.
Most of them cats was my biggest influences. So DOC from NWA.
He was dope. He was dope, man.
Yeah. All Ice-T definitely. Like, it was all gangster rap, because it seemed like they was rapping about shit I did the other day and getting paid and shit.
Yeah.
Do that same shit, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
How did you feel about being able to actually be on the same song with your peers? People who you grew up listening to, and how you actually either touring with them or performing with them or doing songs. How did you feel about doing stuff like that? Now you're amongst your peers, the people who you looked up to, or now your class, the people that would come up like Tupac and them. How did you feel about that?
It was energizing, man. Just being around, NWA when I was like 16. I'm opening up for them in Oakland.
That's dope.
And just the energy around them was like, it just the energy boosted me up. You know what I'm saying? By the time I left from around being around them, just I had a whole different energy about me just from being around them and talking to them, backstage or whatever. It helps a lot, when you go around your peers or that came before you. You get some energy. I feel like I get some of that energy, and I run with it and keep it popping. You know what I'm saying? And I like to give my energy back too.
That was dope. That was
dope. Other trying to come up, I go around them and hang around them and shit, and let them get some of this good energy. You know what I'm saying? They leave with the same energy when I seen NWA and Ice Cube. Shit.
Okay.
Do you feel that you get the recognition that you should as an MC and pioneer of the game today?
Definitely not. I really don't. You know, it's, especially when it comes to the Bay Area scene. I've seen lists and, you know, like top 10 lists, and I'm nowhere on the list. And then I come home and I look at 14 platinum and gold plaques. And I'm like, okay, well,
right.
else in the Bay Area did this many record songs, and who else could they fucking be talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we dropped this first album, we sold 900,000 in a week. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 weeks with 900,000 copies with no features. Me on there by myself.
That boy got plaques.
So like, yeah. So how the fuck can they do a Bay Area rap artist list and leave me off of the list? You know what I'm saying? That hurt. All of that shit. And it's like none of these. It's like they don't recognize it. You know, I feel like I don't get enough recognition from the Bay Area. Like, you know, it went like it was Too Short, then it was Spice One, then it was E40. Hammer was around. It was Too Short. MC Hammer popped out. Spice One came. E40 came, and rest. You know, I mean, as far as major deals, getting major record deals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So people got it twisted. It's like I don't exist out there and shit.
I agree.
But I go to LA and I go to different Chicago and Detroit and I do a show at the Fox Theater. My face is right there, big as hell, right along next to Ice Cube and Too Short, everybody else.
Yeah, for sure.
And you never get the recognition that you deserve from your home city, from home. Like, you know, it's fucked up.
Yeah, that
it's
is,
really,
man.
It's really, man. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm out here in Vegas. Raiders don't follow me. Shit, I'm out here in Vegas. Me and the Raiders is out here in Vegas, and you know, hopefully the Bay don't forget about us and shit. You know what I'm saying?
He said the Raiders. Shout out to the Cowboys, man. I'm a Cowboys fan, Spice. But anyway.
What's up?
Hey, but check this out. So who you calling out on the Instagram battle? Come on, Spice. Call somebody out on Instagram. Spice, call somebody out. Spice, call somebody out, man. We want the exclusive.
Did I call out anybody? Shit, anybody.
Who want that smoke? Who want that smoke? Who want that Spice One smoke? Let me see here.
Who is?
Let me see here. Let me see here.
Would you want to go? Would you prefer to go on this by the East Coast, or would you want to keep it West or South, or it just don't matter?
It don't even matter, dude. I want to see anybody with as many songs and shit.
I would love to see Spice One go with Busta Rhymes, man. That I would like to see that.
Yeah, that'll be a good one too.
Yeah,
that'll be a good one.
Listen, Buster, listen. If you looking at this, man, Spice One want you, man. Spice One want that smoke, man. Buster.
Let's do it.
Let me see. Let's give him somebody else. Red. Let me see. Redman. Let's call out Redman. Let's call out. Do Redman got enough tracks? I don't know if Redman got enough tracks though. I don't think.
Tell a Redman, Busta Rhymes, anybody. Nas, I don't care who.
Oh, he said Nas. Oh,
got him.
Listen,
Mike, you would go with Nas?
I got 5 artists from Tales from the Hood, nigga, to Minister Society to 187 Proof.
Right.
They got a lot to deal with fucking with me.
Right.
That shit.
Oh.
Even the collabs, the soundtrack. They'll realize who the GOAT is, the forgotten GOAT.
Exactly.
They ain't knowing.
Listen, I want to tell the person that do your social media.
Forgotten GOAT.
Make sure you clip this. Take this piece of our show and post it on Spice One Instagram, saying that he want that smoke from anybody. That's what I'm talking about, man.
I'm already got some shit. I've been writing, and this shit go like 1 plaque, 2 plaque, 3 plaques, 4.
Yo,
hold on, nigga. I got more. 5 plaques, 6 plaques, 7 plaques, 8. Niggas tried to starve me, but a nigga still 8.
That's dope.
9 plaques, 10 plaques, 11 plaques, 12. Niggas making the Bay Area list can go to hell.
For sure. That's what's up, man.
12 14 altogether.
That's
you know what
dope.
I'm saying? So I mean, we doing that shit, man.
That's what's up, man.
It's not a game out here. I don't give a fuck if a nigga ain't got a plaque in 20 years. I still got 14 of them.
No, you can't take that away, man. Once you got a trophy, once you get it, it's yours, man. It don't matter how. Like they said it about the Cowboys. We always bragging about our 5 rings, but they say, "Oh, you ain't had one in 20 years." We still got them.
They said, "Would you like to go?" Would you like to? The fans are asking on the chat. They said, "Would you like to go up against any of the most current artists?" Like.
Oh hell yeah! I would love it. Hell yeah! That'll be hella fun. Hell yeah!
We gotta hit up Timberland. We gotta hit up Swiss.
You really want that, huh?
Yeah.
First of all, the first test. First of all, they would have to come up with something more creative than 187 proof.
Right.
First.
Right.
First, that'll be their first test.
Okay.
And that's probably gonna take them a whole year. So we gonna sit back and wait for them to get that shit out first.
Yeah. We was bumping that.
Come up with something more creative than 187 proof, and then we can talk.
Right. That's what LL Cool J said. LL Cool J said that he said whoever I battle, they got to call him out. He said they got to call him out, and then it got to be worth his while. That's what he said. So, but
exactly, like I'm like, I mean, I made people sound like liquor and made it make sense.
Exactly. That was dope, man. That was that was creative as hell.
Wow.
That was creative as hell, man.
So anybody who can top that, then tell them to come holler at me about that after that first. They're gonna have to come with that one first.
I tell you what, right quick, talk about making that song. How did you come up with that, man? That was pretty original.
It was. I was dreaming. I was dreaming. I was dreaming I was a rap star, and it was a nigga in his car, and he got out of his car and he was like, "This the shit," and I was like, "What's that you playing?" And he was like, "This the new Spice One," and this is before I was even famous. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm like, what is that? And somebody said, "Man, stick your head in the car and see what song made you famous." I swear to God, this is what happened, man. And somebody said, "Stick your head in the car and see what made you famous." So I stuck my head in the car and I heard the music. And then I heard myself say, he had the 9 and Jay the AK. And I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, who the hell is E and who the hell is Jay? And I start thinking, E and J, E and J. Okay, that's alcohol.
Right.
I'm like, E had the 9 and Jay the AK. I'm like, okay, what if they sold dope on Hennessy Street? I'm like, oh shit. They clocked on a street called Hennessy. Like, what if they was beefing with Old English? It was robbing with a motherfucker named Old E. And E had a bitch with her name was Jen who had a nigga named Time in the Pen. Like I'm just making it up while I'm sitting in the bed.
Right.
And I just went through the whole song and thought of as many alcohols as I could that had names that sounded like people, and I just made up a story. And maybe about 2 weeks later I went and made the music. I made the beat and I recorded it, and the shit started floating around the Bay Area, and everywhere I went, people was like, "Man, say that rap you got about the alcohol, and you made it sound like people." So eventually, this lady named Georgette Willis she come to on the block, and she got a contract to sign Triad Records. She had a record label called Triad Records, and she was like, "Man, can you do something with this song?" With the songs, I gave her a few songs, and we put 187 proof out and let it circulate through the whole Bay Area. And next thing you know, I'm getting calls from Ice Cube and Run DMC and everybody else.
That's dope.
Like, what the hell? Like, and I'm at this point, I'm like 19, 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I mean, that was crazy. That was real.
And then MTV, then MTV got a hold of it, and then it just went crazy, just bonkers. Man.
Yeah, because the video is in cartoon. It's like a claymation video.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
dope.
I don't know what my imagination was all over the place.
We didn't even care because that shit was smacking, man. We was like, dope. We were just so original. I remember back in the club before I was DJing, the DJ would play it and he would turn it down and everybody would sing. The the whole damn song, man. They knew the lyrics to all of the song. That was dope, man. And
tell us about working with MC8. It was like that big collaboration.
Nothing but the gangster. Nothing but the gangster. That was ridiculous, man. How did that come together?
That's one of my favorite homies in the world, man.
That's one of my favorites too, man. My brother Terrence loved that.
That's one of my favorite homeboys in the world. MC8, man. Yeah. Like, one of the coolest dudes you can ever be around. Just gangster and cool, and we kick back and we blow. We kick our shit. When we was young, he used to come out to the Bay and he'd get in the car and I'd just start doing donuts and shit and running up the block and making a figure 8 in the street. Like, hey, get out there, that's your name. Just crazy shit. But, that was my homie, man. We definitely friends to this day. I talk to him every other day. DJ Chill, I talk to all of them, the whole CMW. Shout out to all the CMW cats. I talk to them every other day, man. Still working shit.
You know what? Didn't MC8 didn't he catch the corona? I thought I seen on his Instagram that he caught the corona.
Nah, he I think he had like a respiratory problem or something. But
okay.
It wasn't that.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I think my cousin, I think Scarface, he had caught it a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
He felt like elephants on his chest and shit.
You know what do you make
a story?
Go ahead.
You got hold on, Spice. You got a story that you need to share to the world about the passing of Bushwick. Please share the world with that story. I was fortunate for you to tell me about it, but if you want to share the story about Bushwick, his untimely
about Bushwick.
Yeah,
man. Shout out to Bushwick Bill, rest in peace. I was just talking about him today. Me and my homie was just sitting up, and I was like, "Damn, man, I miss Bushwick. I know that fool will be over here right now, probably today, or calling or something." But it was just crazy because I never, he was calling me and he was telling me, he was sick and he wasn't feeling good or whatever, and he was in Texas, I think, and he wanted to go to Denver, and he said his feet. He said his feet were swollen up and stuff or whatever. And he got to Denver, got to the hospital, and I think he caught it so late, the cancer, and it doesn't have any symptoms, the cancer that he had, and shit, man, I just never thought, that I would lose a friend like that. That's the cancer like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, the fuck cancer term just came so frequent to me now. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That was like one of my favorite, my favorite little guy. You know what I'm saying? My guy right there. So, shit, he just turned 50, I think. And he was mad because he turned 50, and I was like, nigga, you look 3, you look like you're 3, motherfucker, talking about 50, motherfucker. Like, I wish I looked like that and shit. I said, you shave all your face off and all that shit, you look like a little kid.
It's funny you bring up Scarface, because me and Q, we always going back and forth.
Oh, God.
We always going back and forth on Scar. I don't know, man. Q think that Darnell think that Scarface is one of the nicest MCs, man. He think he's in the top 10. Spice One is better than Scarface, Q.
First of all, give him some context before you say all.
Well, no, I just didn't think that. I don't think that Scarface is a top 10 MC. I just don't. I don't think he's a top 10 MC. You think he's top 10? I don't. And so, but
I think we both really good. I like Scarface music too. I'm a fan of his music.
Right.
Like I was listening. He's one of my like some people. One of the artists I used to look up to. As a matter of fact, like kind of like the Ghetto Boys. Like I was playing there when I was in high school. Like
right.
They I used to play it all the time and shit.
Okay, yeah. He always trying to convince me, man. He's nice. He's cool. but I listen to more Spice One than I do Scarface. That's when I DJ.
I like my favorite Scarface song is it's a motherfucking game. I come around this motherfucking and shoot around just like I'm Jesse Jack.
Yeah,
that's my shit right there, man. That's my shit.
Know about that.
It's a motherfucking game.
I'm gonna have to listen. I gotta listen to some more. Man. I just did.
Talk to us about Mac Dre. What was it like about Mac Dre? Back in the day.
Man, Mac Dre. I've been on Mac Dre from day one. Man, that was like when he was doing man, California living on all of them songs. Like way back in the day, we was kicking it. Like I knew Dre before I even knew 40. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Dre used to just kick it. We click up and go get some bras and drive around Vallejo and smoke. That was my homie, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and your boy Jay Diggs, you know what I'm saying? We all go back. I've been knowing Jay Diggs since I was like 16. You know what I'm saying? We go back old school. From Jay Diggs to he's part of the romp with Mac Dre clique. And I knew everybody in his clique, all the homies. Even Baby Bash made the beat for me and 40 back in the day off the 187 He Wrote album. Yeah, I'm just a hustler. With me and 40 on Baby Bash way back in the day was making beats because he was hanging out with Mac Dre and the dudes who did the Back to the Hotel song. So I mean, we go back. You know what I'm saying?
Now you know what? One of my favorites too is I Got 5 on it, man. How did that remix, man? Shout out to the Loonies. How did that remix come about, man? It looked like it was all Bay Area artists, right?
Yeah. We was all at the studio recording. That was a fun song to do because everybody was there.
Did y'all all record it together?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we was all up there with a gang of weed being floated around, drinking Hennessy. We was all up there recording.
Wow, man. Can you imagine a Facebook Live or something? If you guys could create that magic like that, do you prefer being in studio with the people that or do you prefer like today how they just record it and just
send it, email it? Yeah.
Well, usually, depending on if I'm in a different state and we trying to get it done, then yeah, I'll record it and email it. But I would prefer to be in the studio and record it right there, because the vibe is different.
The vibe is different. I hear all the time.
That's what's up. Yeah, I Got 5 on it remix. That's one of I travel around the country and do DJ cowboy events, and that's one of our songs, man. I Got 5 on it remix because we got 5 rings. we got 5 rings. So yeah, I play it all the time. I play it all the time.
5 on it all.
Oh yeah. Hey man, and
another one that you used to do, Spice, that was hitting hard out here was Dusted and Disgusted with E40.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that boy killed it on that. Yeah, that was dope, man.
You murdered that.
Yeah.
I mean, you did, man. You had Tupac on there and Mac Mall and E40, so you brought the thunder on that. Did y'all all record that together?
Yeah, I think we was all in the studio recording.
One of my favorites. Love that song, man.
Disgusted. I Got 5 on it. I think we was all in the studio on both of those. Those were like,
what I was surprised? I was surprised that you wasn't on $1 Million Spot. Oh, that's my song too. It was Be Legit.
Yeah.
It was Be Legit, Tupac, and who else is on that? I was expecting you to be on there, man. That would have been dope, man.
KT was singing on that too.
Yeah, that was a dope track too, man. $1 Million.
How was it like, Spice, for all you guys to be on stage performing those hits like that together? Versus, how was it like? What was the magic like?
I mean, it was a lot of energy, man. you know, because everybody wanted to, you know, sing their part and get the crowd fired up. You know what I'm saying?
Was it like a little competition between you guys individually? Was it like
like the Temptations? You know what I'm saying? Like how they come out individually and spit they shit back in the day and see who get the crowd more fired up. You know, that's what it was.
How did y'all choreograph y'all stage sets like that? How did y'all do all that?
Shit, you know, we just, you know, it's kind of like we so used to performing together and recording together and being around each other. All of that shit just come natural, you know. They just play the song. They'll play whatever song. Even me and MCA, like if somebody put on a song me and MCA, we know exactly what to do. You know, we fall right in line. And, you know, we know the words and all that shit.
Right.
So I mean, you know, it's because we've been working together so long. So you know, it's always about the crowd with us. You know, it's always about the fans and getting them as hype as we possibly can, and you know, making sure that they have a good time while they out there listening to us act some damn food on the microphone on the stage.
That's what's up, man. And you know what?
It's all a party.
I got to experience it. Man. Thanks again for letting me DJ for you in Detroit, man. That's what's up, man. I had a great time, and I always wanted to DJ at the Fox Theater, and you made that happen for me, man. So thanks a lot.
Oh hell yeah, that shit is fun, man.
I know.
We you know how we do. We just have a party on stage, man, all day.
That's what's up, man. I did. I mean,
so
I do.
I speak with the fans. I'm getting so many people are asking me so many questions, but they wanted to know, hey, are you in works for doing a Spice One movie, or is there any projects to be talked about like that, or on songs or anything? Because people are asking, they want to know more about you and you know why. You know, when it comes to your peer levels of a Snoop and B40, it seems like they want to know your story. You know, obviously with what's going on with The Last Dance right now, with the Michael Jordans, you know, everybody seems to be wanting to do their stories now. You know, the fans want to know what could they expect from a Spice One story.
They can definitely expect for me to do one song because I'm working on it. You know, everything is just so crazy. Just even how I told you guys, I you know, I thought of that song, you know, the 187 Proof song, because it actually was a song that propelled me into who I am now. That just actually just brought me out there. So the story is, my story is just wicked because this first song came from a dream, you know. And so I definitely want to tell it, and kind of, you know, show it and everything.
Yep, that'd be dope, man. We got to hit up Unsung, man. We want to see an Unsung story on Spice, man. That'd be dope, man. That'd be dope.
Yeah, we definitely want to see. And if you had a chance to pick somebody, here we go, Trav. Here we go.
Okay.
If you had a chance to pick somebody to play Spice One in a movie, who would you choose?
To play me in a movie?
Let me see.
Here we go.
That's hard. It ain't no hard actors. It ain't no actors I can think of young. You know, I mean, you know, a 19-year-old Spice. Well, I'm trying to think of some actors that.
Well, the guy who played Tupac, he came out of nowhere. Nobody saw that.
Okay. Well, maybe a new guy.
He did a pretty good job. Right. I didn't know. I didn't know if it was somebody, or did he just do a casting call? You know, obviously.
Yeah, because I don't know. Because you know, I look back at myself and it's like you ever see that movie, the Will Smith movie, that new Gemini Man?
Yeah.
And compete with my former self is the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, they got the thing now where you can actually CGI yourself on a younger body. You can actually play yourself because they did that in the Irishman movie with Robert.
Yeah, they do.
They done it in Gemini Man too. They done it in Gemini Man.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, would you play yourself? You know, or you know?
I really play myself good. That'd be a good ass movie if I could do that.
That's right.
You'd rather do that. You'd rather do that.
Get that check.
Yeah.
Do you think Jason Mitchell did a good job playing EB?
He did a pretty good job, but as far as you know, it's just like Easy. no one could copy Easy's voice. Like his voice was just so original, man, and you know he was just so cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of people were disappointed that his son didn't get the role though. And that his son, people thought that his son, Little Easy, should have got the role, but you know.
Yeah. Because I think he wanted that role too. He wanted it bad.
Since we're talking about Easy, you got any Suge Knight stories? You got any run-ins with Suge Knight? Any of those stories?
Last time I seen Suge, it was a long time ago, man. And he was still. This was before he went to jail for running that dude over and running some dudes over and everything. You know, shout out to and rest in peace to them cats because I knew them. You know. But the last time I seen him was even before that. It was kind of like after Pac had passed, and everybody was thinking that he had something to do with it and all of that shit. And I'm like, man, I seen him and I had a Tupac shirt on. There was like a lot of cartoon pictures of Tupac all on the shirt, and shit like he was about to start crying, man. He was about to start crying.
Oh, wow.
Then again, at the same time. I'm gangster as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And if I set a hit up, I wouldn't sit in the goddamn car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be sitting in the same car that they shooting at.
Right.
You know, no matter how gangster I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust nobody's fucking aim like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be sitting in the same car, so, But, I ain't never had no beef with Suge and shit. A lot of things he did out. That's a lot of things that he did out. I didn't agree with. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I thought it was some cold shit, and I didn't agree with it. But I never had no beef with him or nothing and shit.
Oh, okay. Just I had to ask, man. Because everything. It seemed like y'all ran in the same circles out there. So it seemed like everybody ran into him. It seemed like somebody. It seemed like
I crossed his path a lot. Like even going up to Death Row with Pac a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, "What's up, Suge?" And, brief conversation, and we kept it moving. It was just gangster. You know what I'm saying? We kept it. I mean, like,
did you ever consider going to Death Row?
Not really, because I was kind of, man, I was gonna sign with Easy. I was gonna go with Ruthless. Because those was my guys, and when Easy.
Did you drop another exclusive on us? Did you know that, Brad?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, you got to tell us. Like, come on.
Oh, the day this is why my documentary gonna be so crazy. The day Easy announced he had AIDS. I had came out to LA. He had flew me out to LA and had my hotel room and everything ready, and I was gonna go up to the Ruthless and start recording.
Oh wow!
And we was gonna get some paperwork ready. You know what I'm saying?
Wow!
And that day, and what's her name from the Hoes with Attitudes? They called me and it was like, Easy sick, he in the hospital, he gonna hit you back, blah, 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 blah. I said, cool, just tell him I'm over here at the hotel chilling. And so I sat there and waited, and the next day, everybody else, the history,
Wow, no, I never heard that story, never heard that one, Q.
Yeah, that was
they want to know, how come we've never got a DJ Quick and Spice collaborate?
Ooh, yeah.
You know what? Me and Quick we actually recorded some songs. you interview Quick, ask him what happened to it, because he got some songs he recorded. He gonna release them on y'all in a minute.
That's
he
what's
got
up.
some bangers. He said, I'm telling you
Yo,
that
Quick,
right now.
yo, quick. We need those songs, bangers. Man. We need those songs, Quick, man. Quit playing. Oh, that'll be dope, man. Oh,
so he's actually getting on some unreleased songs.
Yeah,
okay.
And we recording. I was over there kicking with him. We recorded some shit. I wasn't tripping on, getting paid and all. Like, man, I get my publishing and all of that shit. I ain't tripping. Just do what you want to do with the shit. And I'm like, man, what? Look at the song, fool.
Yeah.
Don't wait for him. Shit.
Yeah. Listen, yo, quick, man. We need those songs, man. Oh, that'd be dope.
Right. So people are asking me about some of the rappers today. Would you do a collaboration with somebody? And if you were to do a collabo, is it anybody that you like, a dream artist that you would want to collaborate with?
I mean, shit. I feel Kendrick Lamar. That nigga's hot. You know what I'm saying? I would do it. I would do some shit with him.
The baby.
You know, because he got flows, and I can like match my flows, and we can get down and do our shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, there's a lot of cats out here. They ain't, you know, they be on some other shit.
I would love to see you do one with the baby, man. The baby, I think he the nicest young MC. Yeah, the baby, nice. He nice, man. Oh, a Spice One. Hey, the baby. If you listening, we need that track with Spice One.
Funny shit.
That'll be dope, man.
He
is silly. He's silly. I like him, man.
What was it like working with Ant Banks?
Oh, Ant Banks. Man. That's the dude.
Hey, he's the dope, man. Ant Banks. He plays every instrument you can think of and shit.
You think he's underrated? Yeah,
man. He's the artist. He's a real true artist, man. He play chords and strings, and he makes make up his own bass lines and all of that shit, man. That nigga's sick with this shit. He don't really like using samples. He'll make all his songs come from scratch, like type shit.
That just made me think of fucking with Dank. That was the track, dog. Yeah. Fucking with Dank. You know what? I got to get that bitch. You know what? Tonight, on Spice on Fridays, man, I smoke cigars, man. Tonight is my cigar night, man. And everybody that know me know that my thing is to smoke cigars and listen to gangster rap. So everybody know I'm a West Coast dude. So it'd be all West Coast, man. We talking, and it's mostly Bay, man. I love Be Legit and E40, Spice One. I just love that funky shit, man. That gangster shit. Born to Die. That's my song. Every time I hear Born to Die, man, I just be ready to put in work for real.
I listen to a lot of Easy E, dude. I like play the fuck out of Easy.
For real.
I wake up in the morning, I turn on some Easy E. Cruising down the street by 6 months. Right. Wake up in the morning.
That's what's
turn on some Easy E. Shit. Old school gangster rap. You can't beat that shit with a bat.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So
fans want to know about. Man, they have so many questions for you. They want to know if you. I don't know if that's. Well, about the incident that happened about your shooting in 2007.
Oh yeah.
You wanted to talk about that? I don't know.
Yeah, that my bad. I'm looking for something to roll up in.
But yeah, I know.
Know
so much about you, man. So they said that you were like on your, it seemed like after that is just like, you were out of grace for a while, and it was just like,
it's a lot of politics. It's a lot of politics and a lot of haters, man, trying to sweep the nigga up under the rug. A lot of artists that I used to rock with that do interviews and don't say my name, don't bring me up, out of sight is out of mind. Man, I've been here the whole time. They just, it's just that, it's been a long road trying to transform from artist to businessman, coming from where I came from. As far as me, I was chosen to do this. I never, forced this to happen to me or nothing. My music is gonna share whether I'm here or not. My name itself is a business, and it has to be ran whether I'm dead or alive. I had to realize that and focus on trying to create some type of capital, create some type of entity for myself, some type of business, something I can hold on to, and it happened to be Thug World Music Group. That's what I know. I know music, so I'm just trying to get into this. As far as everything, man. Writer splits and signing artists and releasing music, and I got my distribution deals and everything. So it took a while because I wasn't independent. I started off on an independent label, and then I signed to a major. I never knew the independent game, so I was signed to Jive Records for 9 years. And when I got off the label, I didn't know anything about independent or selling my own music. I didn't know anything about it at all. I had to learn all over again. I had to learn everything, how to, what marketing was, what promotion was, what distribution was. I had to learn everything. I didn't know nothing. All I knew was when I was signing a job was do my music and get my money. You know what I'm saying? And I really didn't get all of that. So, it's been a struggle, man. I never, I didn't really get my bag. I didn't get all of the money everybody thought I was getting. I got a deal with Jive, but they took most of that money. I didn't really get any of that money. I've been using my talents to my rap skills to survive this whole time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sitting on no Rolls Royces and millions of dollars and shit. I ain't no millionaire. I ain't sitting on money like that. You know what I'm saying? I got bamboozled out of mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's common. I mean, every time every unsung we see, that's consistent. That everybody, they first contracts, you don't be paying attention. You just be trying to get signed in the beginning, and then they railroad you out of your just due in the beginning. And it'll probably be 10 years before you wake up and go, wait a minute, you know what? You figure out the game, and they done got most of your money. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
I'm up here looking at I can look at two plaques. I know one album did 900,000, and the other one did 700,000 to 800,000 within a matter of weeks or months or whatever.
Says on the chart here, you actually peaked at number one.
Yeah, at number one 3 times, and so with all of that said, 900,000 copies at $15 a unit, and you do the math, and that's just one album.
Exactly, that's a lot of money.
You know what I'm saying?
Where the money at? Where the money at, Jive? Yeah, Jive, y'all owe my man some money.
The contract I signed with them, I didn't really see too much of that. I didn't really see. I seen 1% of that shit.
Now, did you sign before you was 18, or was it after 18?
I signed the day I turned 21.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you was grown. Okay, cool. So
I mean.
Now, were your parents aware that you were signing a contract and all that? Were they aware what was going on with you?
My parents were aware, and my lawyer, everybody was aware, and it was like, a lot of, they were saying, don't sign this contract. A lot of people said sign the contract. It was up to me, and I said to myself, dude, you selling drugs on a block nobody ever heard of. Sign the fucking contract.
Right.
And I knew. And they like, they don't sign that contract, they gonna fuck you out your money. And I'm saying, well, let me get some money for them to fuck me out of it.
Right.
Because I don't even have that now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what's up.
But in the long run, it came out to where I didn't get my just due as far as when it comes to, as far as fairness when it came to that money. You know what I'm saying? Millions of dollars. I'm seeing 20 and 30,000. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I mean, in 2020, hell no, I ain't balling out of control. I'm still trying to get my bag. And it's like, what else am I supposed to do? I'm not finna go get no job and go work somewhere or some shit, because I make more money doing this anyway than I would working a regular job or doing anything. I still make more money rapping, doing this music than I would make if I went and got a regular job somewhere. So, hell no, I would never.
That's why that Spice. That's why that Spice One movie got to pop off, man. Where y'all at, man? We need that Spice One movie so my boy can get that bag. That's what I'm talking about.
Man. Yeah, saw an interview with Lil Bootsy, and he was talking about when he got out, and he was talking about how everybody from the industry, from PIs, you know, how everybody came together to ensure that maybe not commercial success, but at least be able to help cultivate him and put him into a position to where he could still earn a living and be able to be as profitable as he could be. I heard the same thing about Lil Wayne in those situations. Do you think that when you suffered your hiatus, do you think that your peer groups should have came and rallied behind you, maybe a star-studded album, or anything that they could have done to help?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do, and I wonder why every day, and it you know, it kind of eats me up. You know, like I see all the other people sticking together, and why we can't do the same thing? Why I can't do it? Why Snoop and Too Short and E40 and everybody on all the artists on the West Coast? Like, why can't I just call them right now and do a song with them, all with them on there, do an album with all of them on there, and drop it and do a single? I can't do that right now. I can't do that. Like, it ain't like I try. Ain't like I haven't tried. You know, but that's just how it is out here on the West. That's how they get down. It ain't no, you know, oh, I'm gonna help my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really none of that out here. I'm the motherfucking man, and fuck y'all fuck ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and that's how I feel it is, because any of them could have came through at any time and did a song with me and do a single with me right now while they popping. So, you know, the only cat that came out of the blue was Rick Ross, and he come all the way from Miami, and I got a song with him, and I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to promote this, and I'm still having problems trying to market and promote this. You know what I'm saying? As far as getting clearance and shit like that, you know, I'm like, man, why would we do the fucking video and then do the goddamn the song and video, and then we can't get it cleared and shit? You know what I'm saying? Don't make no damn sense. I mean, you know, it's so many loops and hurdles and shit in this music when you're trying to do something. You know, you think the motherfuckers really got your back and they got love for you and shit. And when it all comes down to it, it's all about money. Like, if I came with some money, them niggas will move. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Come with some money, them niggas will move. You can't come with no little punk ass money either. You got to come with some real change. 30, 40,000, 25, 30, 40,000. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker, you know, you know, I'm a real motherfucker, so I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm balling out of control, or I'm a millionaire. I ain't finna front on shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no front ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't balling. I'm not a motherfucking millionaire. You know what I'm saying? I should be, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm not finna, I don't got money to pay motherfuckers $20 and $30 motherfucking $1,000 to do songs with me and shit. Right. When I'm legendary in this game, motherfuckers should be able to do a song with the niggas and it should be no motherfucking problem.
Exactly.
It ain't like they gonna lose or something. You know what I'm saying? What you got to lose, nigga?
That's why we got to get that. We got to get that Instagram battle, man. We got to, so they can remember that boy, the legend, man, what you brought to the game. So check this out, man. If
what's so scary when I hear you talk about stuff like this? Like, it seems like, and I'm not trying to put this out here, but it seems like when I hear so many people that are no longer here, and it's like when they go back to listen to the music or they archives, and they be like, this guy was genius. This guy was, oh my God, you know. And it's like, why you can't get his roses while he's here? Because I hear that all the time, you know, on the Drink Champs and all these other Travis telling me you were telling me about the Swiss police and them, how they want to start giving forefathers money to help, people who have helped put people in the game, who's helped put, catapulted people up to the levels they are, and it seems like you may be in that same level.
Yeah, they really need to put something together. They do. They really need to put something together because. I mean, yeah. Go ahead.
If it wasn't for my fans, I wouldn't even be doing this shit no more because just when the way that these niggas act, they take all the fun out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I help you out, you help me out. Right. You sit there and smile with me and kick it with me and shit, and we doing videos and songs together. But if something was to happen to me and I went broke, you wouldn't lift a finger to help me, nigga. You wouldn't come do a video with me. You wouldn't come do a song with me. You wouldn't do shit. But you were sitting there smiling in my face when I was up doing videos with me and kicking it when you was on your way up and shit. And that shit, is you just see that type of shit. You don't even want to fuck with niggas like that no more. Right. You just be like, man, I'm too real to even fuck with you type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I'm a real nigga. I don't get down like that, man. If any of my niggas need help out here and they help me, then I go back and I help them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just wicked how motherfuckers think. Like, oh, I don't owe you nothing. Like, okay, nigga, okay, whatever, man.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, you a legend. You a legend, man. They need to act accordingly, man. You a legend, man. Legends, you listen, man. It should just be off of the love. It should be off of the love, man. Off of the love, man.
And it's not. And it's not. And that shit is just whack as fuck to me. You know what I'm saying? Just like, it makes me not even want to do this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, the only reason I even do this music still is because of my fans, because of my fans.
Right.
My personal fans that fuck with Spice One. That's the reason I'm still out here recording, doing this shit. Otherwise, I would have said fuck all these niggas a long time ago and kept it moving and distanced myself because I don't need to be around niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't fuck with niggas. Niggas got weak ass energy. That's that weak nigga energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't fuck with that. Motherfuckers. Anybody that helped me come up, and then I come up, and then I see them go down, and I don't do nothing for them or to help them. Fuck no. That shit ain't cool.
What's going on with Q Bossolini, man? You still fucking with him?
Yeah, me and Q still rock. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to run our little record label and do the Thug World music group thing and release music through Empire Distribution. Like I say, right now we're still trying to get this clearance from Big Washington for this video and stuff.
Can't wait for that.
And these singles and stuff.
That's gonna be that's gonna be dope.
We got the new cross your fingers on how we get the clearance for it. And we got the new 92 Octane single we releasing with the video too. We just started doing in-house videos with the World Music Group. We shoot our own videos now, and we shoot everybody else's videos too. You know what I'm saying? So anybody out there needs videos done, you can hit us up on Instagram at Real Spice One if you want your video popping. We got all the programs and all the shit, to make the shit look real nice. You know what I'm saying? Make it look real gangster. So
that's what's up. Get at it.
We're doing our own videos, pushing our own music. And, we're just trying to, like I say, build something. Hopefully, we get blessed and something happens for us this year as far as a label and a business. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on?
The fans want to know. The fans want to know real quick. They want to know about the term studio gangster. They said you were the first person that was talking about studio gangster. In your own words, can you describe to the world what studio gangster meant when you were saying it first?
Well, that's a motherfucker that's kind of like, he in the studio recording and he talking about shit that really ain't really what he do outside that studio. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of real gangsters wish they were studio gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I wish the shit that I was talking about wasn't real, and I wish I didn't witness and see all of this shit, but I did. You know what I'm saying? So, but the studio gangster is the the perfect candidate for studio gangster would probably be Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Right, exactly. So, exactly.
I see a common theme going on with this guy.
Yeah, man. You know, that's crazy, man. But you can't see. I'm old school. I can't respect that. I can't respect that at all, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm with you, man. I'm for a cat writing his own lyrics, you know, and being real with it, man. That's what I'm about, man. That's old school for me.
I mean, what else would you be listening for? Like, you know, I want to hear stuff. I want some shit to be, you know, original type of, you know, real shit. Like, you know, when you watch a movie, you want that shit to be like some shit you ain't seen before. Right. You don't want no fake ass shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No bootleg ass fucking ass music and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some motherfuckers is bootleg versions of other motherfuckers. Like we know what Lil Wayne sound like, nigga. What you sound like? Right. You know what I'm saying?
You know what term we use over here in Toledo that was back in the day, and we still use it to this day. We still call people busters, man. we still call people busters, man. You know, and so buster, right? You still be calling people busters? You still be calling people busters for real? That's what's up. Cause I got my wife saying it now. I got my wife saying it. My wife be coming home talking about, man, he was a buster.
You got fans. You got fans who want to know, what was it like recording the song "Hard to Kill" with Method Man? Shout out to Ken Parks 313. He wants to know, what was it like?
Oh man, it was like, man, it was the shit. You know, Method Man is a cool motherfucker, man. You know, him and Redman, we, you know, I actually was kicking it with them. You know, those are the only cats, some of the only cats in New York I used to kick it with like that. You know, he was out in L.A. and, you know, I ran into him and he was like, shit, man, let's go record. So we went up there to the studio and got it in, you know, and I'm so glad that I ran into him that day and recorded that song, because now I'm the only West Coast artist on Wu-Tang's Greatest Hits.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what
I was like, yeah, that's cool. I'm on Wu-Tang's Greatest Hits and shit. I like listening to that shit. You know
that's what's up. Okay, hey, we gotta wrap this up, man. We've been on here a couple hours, man. But so what's going on with touring? I want to ask about touring, because the quarantine and the coronavirus, man, and kind of pushed everything back. I mean, you heard any word on any tour dates?
Yeah, man, I got some things set up for June and maybe July or August, but they not for sure because of the quarantine. You know, they might still shut shit down. I'm not sure, but you know, man, it's crazy because we ain't doing a lot of shows because of this.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So
right. That's why Q board is hell.
Yeah. Well, we definitely, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for doing this interview with me and with Big Trav and coming on the podcast.
Yeah.
You. I've always appreciated everything you've ever done and continue to do. The fans, I really wish I could show you. There are so many people that really love you and really are like, I got so many other questions that I didn't get a chance to ask you, but maybe one day down the line we can get you back on here and we can talk more, man. But I just want to say thank you, man. We appreciate you. We love talking hip hop with you, man.
Yeah.
One last thing. If there's one thing that people don't know about Spice One, can you leave us with something that you want to share the world about Spice One that people may not have known or may know about you? Go ahead, give us an exclusive. Go ahead, give us another exclusive.
I'm basically one of the coolest niggas you ever met. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be out here doing all the crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm an OG. And I kind of just want to see, I just want to see. One thing y'all need to know about Spice One is that I want to see black men come together.
That's what's up.
I want to see everybody come together, and I want to see us unite and try to do something positive with ourselves out here. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really want. All of the gangster shit I kick and everything, you know what I'm saying? It's real shit. I came from the streets, and you know, like I say, you know, shit. I wish I was a studio gangster. I wish the shit that I was rapping about wasn't real, but unfortunately it is. And you know, everybody be safe out there. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
You want to leave us your handles that people want to get a hold of you?
Yeah,
or,
social media.
Your social media.
Yeah, they hit me up on the Real Spice One on Instagram, and I'm the Real Spice One on Twitter too. So just hit me up on there, and it connect to my Facebook and all of that shit.
That's what's up.
You'll get to see all of the new videos we doing, and you know, the 92 Octane commercial and the stuff we doing, the Rick Ross video and all that stuff. You know, so go to my page and y'all can see all of that shit. The cartoons we doing, the video games we working on. You know, we doing a lot of shit.
That's what's up.
The message you sent to Funk Master Flex about Tupac, you know, that was
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He got that boy. Yeah. Don't make me come get you.
Yeah, I said somebody had to say something shit. You know, can't just let a nigga talk shit about the homie.
Exactly. Well, there we go. Hey, well, like I said, I echo everything that Q just said, man. Thanks for coming on the show. I appreciate everything that you done for me coming to Detroit.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem, man.
You feel justified, Trav? Did I fulfill?
Yeah, Spice. I was on his ass about getting you on the show. I said because my people was like, you DJ for him. Why he ain't came on the show yet? You know, I thought you was cool with him. They was acting like I talked to you. They was acting like I talk to you every day. I was like, I don't talk to him like that. So yeah, so you kind of saved my neck on it. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that, man.
I just want to say shout out to the whole West Coast.
Yo.
Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? The whole West Coast, man. From Snoop to Dogtown to 40 to Short to, you know, everybody out there, man. You know, we gonna keep pushing, and to the whole hip hop industry. You know what I'm saying? Look out. The West is still rocking. You know what I'm saying? We out here getting it in. And shout out to the East and shout out to the South. One love, you know.
One love. That's what's up.
Thanks, Daniel, for help putting this together for us. You know, I got love for you.
Thanks, bro.
You know how we do it.
There we go, people. Spice One. Yeah, that was dope, man. Thanks, Q. Hello. Man, Q just hung up on me, man. Anyway, you know, I guess I'll go ahead and wrap up the show. I don't know if he's gonna call back, but anyway, hey, yeah. Once again, big shout out to Spice One East Base. Oh, there you go. Call him back. There you go. Yeah. Once again, you know, big shout out to my man Spice One. It was finally great, awesome to get him on the show. Q, you there? You there, right?
I'm here, brother.
Okay, good. Yeah, that made my Friday, man. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that, man. That really made my Friday. So that'll just I'll segue that into my smoke night. You know, Friday is my cigar night. Throw on my gangster rap. Tonight it's gonna be all Spice One, man. It's gonna be all Spice One, man.
And I got something else I wanna tell you.
Blah blah.
I wanna let you know that we're gonna get another interview from another hip hop legend.
Well, no, spill it out, man. No surprises, man. Let's give it to him now. Break it now. All
I'm gonna say is this: it's your song.
Come on, man.
One love. Houdini. You lucky just to have just one love. Stay tuned.
You gonna get Houdini?
Yo, dude. Right?
Yeah. Jalil. Yeah.
Thanks. You know, I love you, man. He's out there. Hey, man, that's our dude from behind the scenes. Tank's been helping us out, man. He's been putting a lot of these connections together for us. So I can't say I'm doing it by myself. That's my brother out there. You know I love you.
Hey, man, crazy. Man, get me off speaker, man. You got me on speaker, man. Sound like you in a hole, man.
No, I'm not doing nothing.
Oh, you ain't on speaker? You ain't on speaker? Okay. All right.
No.
You must be on your cricket phone.
Funny guy.
That's hilarious.
No,
yeah.
man, I just want to say thank you. This was a hot show, Trav.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
You did, yo, man. You asked some of the greatest. We got so many exclusives on this show tonight.
Well,
man.
he one of my favorites, man. I mean, I got memories with Spice One, man. I mean, I just can't say, how appreciative I am, to grow up listening to somebody and then DJ they show, and then you start a podcast and then he come on and do an interview and see, me and him, we got a relationship now, man, and like he told me, he said whenever he come in the area, I can DJ for him. So that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, that's, and with me saying that, it makes me sad that, that the younger folks and some OGs, like he said, ain't playing fair with him. You know what I'm saying? And we do know that they want like $20,000 to do a track now, man. That's steep, man. You got like I see Lil Boosie, he like,
we got so many different real moments with Spice on this show tonight, man.
Oh yeah, we did, man.
He really captured some really good moments.
He really opened up, man. But those was real questions, man, from coming from a big fan. I'm one of his biggest fans, man.
I don't know what your feed was looking like, man, but they was asking me to ask. I felt like I really didn't want to ask him about the shooting thing, but it was like people wanted to know.
No, don't. I seen that in his Wikipedia, but I didn't want to. That wasn't my plan because it's too many other things to bring up. So
right.
But no, you know what? My brother Terrence was trying to call in. Terrence, I apologize, man. I know you wanted to get on, man, but. That was technically, this was our biggest interview to date, and so we was being selfish, Terrence, man. So we
wanted, speaking French.
We wanted.
Terrence, I had nothing to do with that. I had nothing to do with that.
I was trying to find a good spot to bring him in, but I couldn't call him. Like the times it was a good time to bring him in. I couldn't call him because I would have had to like pause the, it would have paused the broadcast or whatever.
Well, next time we do it, man, we'll just have to, that was something, first and foremost behind the scenes. People may not know, that was something he wanted to get off his chest and he wanted to come on. So usually we do promote and let people know.
Right.
So I just want to say, and trust me, behind the scenes, my co-host was like, man, I said, but hey, he wanted to come on because he really felt bothered what was going on in Minnesota, and I'm glad he got a chance, and it worked. I think it worked out well. What do you think, Trav?
Yeah, it did. Guys, when Q called me and told me that he wanted to come on, it was like 2 hours before. I had already, I kind of, I'm tasked with putting the show together, and all the video and all of the pictures and stuff for the show. And I had already put the show together, and Q called me with 2.5 hours to go, was like, Spice want to come on today. And so I had a lot of things to do today, and I had to put them on hold, to do a fast prep. But it really wasn't a lot of prepping to do because I was already pretty familiar with Spice One. And actually I didn't get a chance to do any prep. I just went off my basic knowledge, which was good enough. And he was very entertaining, so I want to apologize again to my brother Terrence. He was calling in to get on, and Terrence, I would love to be on no fly no water to hear that conversation. No, Terrence, I think he'll understand, and that's why I'm apologizing on the air to everybody, because I know he really wanted to get on. I know he a big Ice Cube and LL fan, but Spice want to do too. So, but no, we just didn't have the time, and because if we would have knew maybe 2 days before, I could have talked to Terrence and could have set it up where he could call in and and ask the question.
Sometimes we have to break. Sometimes we, the one thing. That's the one thing about our iPod. I mean, not our iPod, but our podcast. You'll never know, and that's why you have to tune in. You got to listen. Sometimes you're gonna have spontaneous moments where we're not going to be able to promote and somebody's going to call in. So, or we got a last minute thing, but you know, that's just like CNN, breaking news, Fox News. But
right.
Stick with us. You know, we're going to keep doing the best we can. We're going to try to give you the best interviews. I mean, Trav and I, we're really working behind the scenes to really make this podcast as formidable as we can. And we want to thank you guys so much, because I don't know what you was reading on your side, Trav, but there was so much love for Spice One on my feeds tonight.
Yeah. You know, I was getting the love on my end too, and you know, it just continues to get exciting. It continues to get exciting.
People really want to see a story on Spice. They really want to know his story, you know, and what's going on with him. Man, I was really intrigued that people were asking about that. Want to know, you know, about a Spice One movie. You think a Spice One movie would do what?
Oh yeah, man, yeah. You know, they need to, you know, but they need to come with the unsung first. Come with an unsung, you know, so we can see and know his story, you know, and then
give us an appetizer to wet our beaks and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, man, that would be dope, man. That really would be dope. And so, but yeah, you know what? You know, I hope that his people get the part of our interview talking about he want that smoke with anybody on Instagram, and
your boy Q Boccolini just hit me. He said, you know, he's up next, so.
He said,
"Hey, you want Q Boccolini? What's up, man?"
Oh, he said he want to come through. He want to come through.
So we can make that happen, man. Yeah, we can make that happen. Thank you so much. You know?
Yeah, we're gonna get you on, man. My man, we're gonna get you on. We're gonna see. I done seen some videos. So yeah, let's make that happen, and you know, and hopefully we can get our girl Yo-Yo back on. Yo, man, we still waiting on that reschedule.
we still waiting for
you. Yo.
And the Chris Rock, remember
you
that?
You can't play with my
Yo-Yo. We're still waiting for you.
Exactly. Yo-Yo.
We're still waiting for you, but thanks again, man. You know, but come on, Trav. Between you and I both, we know that wasn't going to be a hard thing to make that happen. You know.
Well, you know, listen, with us just starting out, you know,
right?
We some small boys right now, you know, lightweight, and
podcast wise.
Right. You know, but no, it ain't. It's never easy in the beginning, you know. But we.
But we're still trying to earn our stripes.
We are. We putting in work. Our numbers is growing, you know, and
I don't know the conversations you get, but I get when I call them initially, they thinking about a show or a tour. Oh, you calling me? And then I say, no, I'm calling about a podcast, and they'd be like. It doesn't fit with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm just sharing that out there to the world. It's like they don't. That's a disconnect, because if I'm calling, they're usually like, "Oh, we're going to do a show or tour, or we get ready to do this," and it's like, you're calling about a podcast.
And see, folks, what we were trying to do was that we was trying to take advantage of the celebrities being home during the quarantine. So we was really hitting them up, man. We was inboxing them, you know, and we was hearing back from people, but you know they wouldn't book, and we got who we got, and then but mostly it's been on Q end and Q connections, you know. So
when you asked Spice about the verses and who he
lit up. He lit up.
My stuff was like ding, 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 ding. People was like, well, could he go again? They was asking about who, you know, they was naming names. Lil Wayne, they was saying Lil Wayne and all these other people. I was like, wow, he feels confident about his you know, his stuff. What do you think? You think he's got a I know he easily has a 20 piece.
Oh yeah. But you know, him and Buster would be a good look. But anyway, we got to wrap this up. Hey, listen, guys, our social media handles is at the bottom of the screen. Once again, go follow us on Instagram. Go subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit us up on Twitter. You know, check us out on Facebook. We there. Q, any last words?
No. Once again, I just want to say thanks to Tank for helping us out on behind the scenes. I apologize for not putting you out there more often. You're the unofficial third wing of helping us, you know, getting a lot of these interviews. And I want to say thank you, my brother. I want to say thank you, Trav, for the last minute change in the show. I really appreciate everything that you do.
Thanks, man.
Behind the scenes, and you know, I love you for that, brother. And also want to say thanks to your wife, who's also been helping Tanya, you know, doing her thing as well.
Betty Boop in the building. Betty Boop Boop.
I just want to thank everybody who's been helping, because we're not by ourselves.
Right,
you know, and
exactly.
People behind us that are helping us out. And I just want to say thank you, Ms. Grant. You know, appreciate you, Tank, and everybody. And till the next time, that's it for me, Trav.
That's it for me, too. See y'all, too. You know what? I don't know. Monday. We'll see y'all Monday. There we go.
It's the Big Trav and Q Show. What are they waiting for? Just another damn podcast. Now let's go. Go, 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 go.
It's the Big Trav and Q Show. So what you gonna do, bro? Q is from D-Town. We chillin' in the Momo. Travis from the mud. We call it Glass City. Swoop some red bones, and they was acting shifty. It's the Big Ballin' Podcast. All the others hot trash. 6 o'clock on the dot. Better make a quick dash. All the hot topics getting played in the tropics. We picking up steam. Yo, Q, they can't stop it. Let's go.